We said we're cold opening, right? Cat, why do you choose right now?
See, the problem is you can't plan a cold open. It just kind of happens.
True, that's true. So should I just open the episode?
Jacket.
What?
Just be alive.
For this cold opening.
Oh.
Welcome to the Bark Bark Meow podcast. We got 2 stupid dogs and 1 mediocre looking cat.
Wow.
1 mediocre looking
wow.
cat. Well, at least we're good looking and just stupid.
True.
That's yeah.
That's what I take from that.
We're gonna talk about furry stuff and general internet culture and whatever the fuck we feel like today.
Solus in his mic, and there was his character's mouth just moved. It was like boom, and then his mouth moved.
I did move my mic.
Is this the first episode that our mouths are gonna move?
Yes.
This is like yeah.
Look at us moving up in the world.
And we were able to afford a sign.
Yeah, we bought a sign with don't ask how we got the money. We bought a sign. It looks really nice. Also, yeah, shout out to Ruby for the wonderful visuals that we have on the screen right now. So
round of applause.
Round of applause.
A pause?
Round of applause.
Round of applause. I'm gonna shit myself.
Okay.
Please don't do that.
Please don't.
It already smells bad enough in this cafe.
That's the dogs for you.
Hey,
the dog.
Yo, it was raining out.
God, do you guys remember like TikToks a few months ago when people would be like, "Ah, you gotta contain your dogs," and it was like people's feet. And they're like,
"Oh God."
God.
I don't know.
It's a joke in our friend group, like,
dude,
who let
like
the dogs
fucking
out?
No, like contain those dogs, and it means put on your shoes.
Oh God. I'm not very trendy on TikTok. I'm bad about it.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a boomer.
I'm kind of a big deal on
energy.
TikTok.
You're kind of a big
No, I'm kidding.
Bitch, I'm kind of a big deal on TikTok.
You TikTok famous?
I'm TikTok.
Show me your clout.
What is TikTok famous? How many people makes you TikTok famous?
I just hit 50,000, so some people would consider that.
That's pretty. I think that's pretty solid. I'd say that's pretty solid. I see. I'm sitting on Twitter with like the solid 10K, and I think that's like nothing because like in furry spaces, I guess it's something, but I mean outside of furry spaces, if you're not like kicking 100K or higher, like who are you?
I would say 20K is something on Twitter because I know a lot of like famous artists and stuff. It's still niche, I think, but I would say you're Twitter famous with 20K.
That's fair.
So, talking about clout, today's episode is kind of like what's going on with the internet. And Misha, it came across Twitter actually. Misha talking about a ukulele apology.
Yeah.
And I did not plan on watching this video. I gave it like 10 seconds, and then 10 seconds I realized I had to watch this absolute train wreck of. Hey mom, new worst YouTube apology video just dropped.
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah, I was editing episode 1 actually of the podcast. Go check that out if you haven't. Anyway, I was editing episode 1, and like whenever I'm editing, I'll find like video essays or like deep dives or everything. So I found this one, and it was like somebody apologizing while playing the ukulele. And it's like, how? We found something worse than, like, the generic YouTuber sigh at the beginning of videos. It was her, she just stares at the camera and then slowly pulls up a ukulele and starts playing it. And I was like, please, God, no. There's no way this
she looks like she's about to cry while it's happening.
I know. Not only that, but to be immediately followed up with, and if you guys all, there'll be a link in the description if you want to check it out. But the first few lines is just being like, so I was basically told by everybody not to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's just like, I was just like, okay, so everything in this video is your fault.
Yeah, it was like almost verbatim. She was like, my PR team told me not to talk about this, but they didn't say I couldn't sing. And it's like, holy fuck, that was implied that you cannot sing about it either.
Dude, that is so cringe.
I'm not gonna talk about this. I'm gonna interpretive dance. Oh wait, that actually happened.
Yeah, it's like, oh
If
yeah,
you guys
I
don't know
remember
that,
one.
there was an
Yeah.
interpretive dance apology video once. So yes,
Oh my
but she said,
God.
"Hold my beer," and grabbed the ukulele, and then also, no offense, but at any point in time, if I say no offense, I don't care. The thing
no
that
offense, full offense.
Full offense.
full
Fuck you.
offense. I mean, I actually replied to that and basically said, "Fuck you."
I
She immediately goes in and being like, "Oh, I'm not a narcissist." It's like, or you can call me a narcissist, but I'm not, or something like that. And it's like, listen to the beginning of your video again,
Go
where
back.
you go, everybody told me not to talk about this, but they didn't say I could sing about it. It's like, all right, anytime you have that happen, this is that moment. This is that moment. And it's fun for me because it's what I say as somebody who kind of like looks at everything through like an objective PR way. Because it's not necessarily about being right or wrong. It's about what you should do to mitigate damage when it comes to PR. It's the I always like to say furry shut the fuck up moment because there's a lot of call outs that happen. And a lot of it is if you just shut the fuck up and don't respond to it or even acknowledge it, you'll probably save more face in general than ever replying to it. Now, if you do reply to it, you need to come off as genuine as possible because if you don't, it's just going to bite you in the ass.
Yeah.
I understand why people
that is
do want
actually
to.
that is actually such solid advice. Like a lot of people think that you immediately have to respond to the drama, and like when drama does like rear its fist down upon you, you feel like the instinct to respond because you want to defend yourself. Anybody does.
Yeah.
But not responding is still a valid response because you can prove yourself with your actions. If you did fuck up, don't say anything. Do better next time. Accept the criticism in the meantime. That's all you have to do to just like let all of it blow over.
Don't sing about it.
The whole point being like, yeah, if you're a good person, your initial reaction is to want to defend yourself, or maybe you do acknowledge the fact that like what you did was wrong and you want to be a better person. But a lot of the times, from a purely PR perspective, it's better to just not say anything. Now, again, you can take the route where you do respond, and your best bet is to try and go about like, hey, I'm genuinely sorry about this, own up to it, and then move forward. That's the best you can do. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort, and some people will never forgive you or care enough to forgive. It happens. Not something you don't need to worry about. You just got to focus on yourself at that point. But when everybody tells you, hey, don't do this thing, and then you do it anyways, you're a narcissist.
When 70% of people tell you not to go on Fox News and you do it anyway.
Thinking that.
Oh my god! And
when you're the top percentage of IQs, though.
Man.
Update to that situation. We can do a little spin-off on that.
Oh yeah,
the
that
Fox
was
News furry
like
ended
3
up
or
being
something.
a freaking nightmare.
We
haven't updated.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that last episode.
We talked about Fox News furry, but I don't know if we updated on how awful the person is being.
No.
I think we did mention about like, no, we mentioned he owned Dealer's Den, but Dealer's Den is now like the staff and everything's like trying to like force him out of it.
Yeah, they released a statement. I brought it up in my video because they released that statement right as I was recording the audio. And
that's
I was like,
what I remember from.
Yeah,
because
I was like,
confused.
hey.
So, like, did we talk about that? No, Misha did.
Yeah, I talked about that in my video.
Logovert also made a video about that too.
Yeah.
Wait, I before we get too far, before we do the segue, I was gonna ask, do you all can you all give me your super duper serious YouTuber sigh apology? Like if you're gonna do an apology video, I want to hear like that that intro to your apology video, Ruby and Misha, and then I'll do mine.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta Google search Lucky Coyote's apology video because I would just do that.
All right, actually, I can start off if you guys want.
Yeah, let's hear it.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't want to have to make this video, but I really didn't like, or I really don't like sushi. I don't know.
That's a.
You're actually not forgiven though.
Actually, okay, I'll eat sushi, but it's kind of a nothing burger for me. I don't really go out of my way for it.
As a cat, I'm so offended.
All right.
Yeah. What about a cat?
Cats like fish.
The mic didn't even pick up my sigh. Okay. I sighed. He
Did I
sighed.
sigh?
How...
I was gonna say I was trying to sigh, and I was like, I hope it's picked up.
Yeah, yours
your
picked
eyes,
up.
Your eyes rolled so far back in your head that it did not pick up the sigh.
All right, narrator. He sighed. Guys, I didn't want this to come out like this, but I don't know how to say this. A lot of what I've been saying has been taken out of context, and a lot of what I've been doing. So a private account came up recently, and I've listened to Let It Grow 17 times a day, and unfortunately this has been leaked to the public. I've seen the Lorax an indescribable amount of times, and I had to make an account just for watching the Lorax and talking about it. I'm sorry, guys. I understand if you want to block me and move on. That's all I got. All right, the joke's gone too far.
Yeah, hey Misha, just go ahead and drag my character out of this coffee shop. I'm done.
Along with
I'm out of here.
Okay.
I'm gone. I can't associate with you.
along the, it's really funny you bring that up, Misha, because I saw that account and
no,
and I'm embarrassed to admit that as your friend and as an artist, I drew ship art of you and the Lorax. And
no, that sucks.
And I want to say that I'm sorry, but I honestly think that I think people are just very childish and that they took it the wrong way.
That's Danny DeVito, man.
I can't go on after it. That's Danny DeVito, man.
Daddy Danny.
No.
Daddy DeVito?
Okay, maybe.
Daddy DeVito.
Oh my god. That was,
I
Ruby.
I want Danny DeVito to play Grimace.
Was that your apology? Was your apology?
Yeah, because I'm sorry I
God.
drew Misha Lorax not safe for work.
Oh man.
For context, that was satire. I have never.
I was
drawn.
gonna say also context. Don't draw Misha in SFW. I've been like hardcore against that since I made Misha. I'm not against SFW. Misha is just a safe for work character.
That's why I had to draw. That's why I have to make this apology video.
Yeah. Because you crossed a line.
You were those people.
I will apologize for making Misha not safe for work. I won't apologize for making the Lorax not safe.
Oh god. Talking about not safe for work animation.
That's amazing.
We'll get you back to let's talk about Queen Bee.
That's right. Okay, so I really like her.
I love Queen Bee.
Queen Bee from Hell of a Boss.
Everything about it.
Yes.
The lost episode of Hell of a Boss dropped this week.
It did. Well, it'll be like 3 weeks ago by the time this episode comes out. But
in the description of every episode, you have to put the record date down so people realize.
That's a good idea. That was like you said when I was editing the first video, you said something and you were like, "Oh, like today," and I was like, "I'm just gonna cut that out because it is no longer today."
Yeah, today.
So I've brought up the wiki.
Oh, you're gonna read the bio?
My friend wiki.
You're friends with Wikipedia? Holy shit!
Yeah, dude.
So Beelzebub, if I'm saying that fucking right, who cares? The Queen Bee, and she's one of the seven deadly sins. She's the sin of gluttony, and to everyone's surprise, when I say everyone, I literally just mean us three. To everyone's surprise, Twitter was pissed.
Dude, Twitter was
Twitter pissed. Oh, whoa.
Touche. So I'm not a big so Twitter went on this huge thing about redesigning them, and because they quote unquote did not like the design. People were complaining that it wasn't bee-like enough. People were complaining that she was too thin to be the sin of gluttony. It was a little bit batshit. So what do you guys think about that?
So I think I think having your own interpretation of how the character should look is fine, but like people were like doo-dooing on Vizzy or however you say it. Like they were hardcore against her about it. And like I remember seeing a thread where somebody was like, "I think the character looks like shit," and Vizzy was like, "Cool." and they were like, I watched the show and I think it looks like shit. And Vizzy was just like, all right, man, and like sent the thumbs up emoji. Like, it's
Did
cool.
people? Well, here's my question. One, I think personally, it's a little bit body shaming to assume that the sin of gluttony should be overweight.
Yeah, see that I agree with.
Because like gluttony in its context as a seven deadly sin does not just mean food.
Yeah.
It means excess of anything.
Yep.
To indulge in anything too much is gluttony.
Yeah.
Is gluttonous.
Unfortunately, I don't think people realize that kind of falls under being fat phobic, because like almost every other interpretation of gluttony is overweight. So like they're probably not intending, but like they're not intending to be fat phobic about it, but it is, you know. You cannot intend to do something and then still do it.
Speaking of the ukulele lady, you can unintentionally do something bad or be racist or homophobic or fatphobic. You know, you could, those things happen. It's not your intentions, but it's still fat phobia.
Yeah.
And my biggest thing about it, it's a whole thing about art and opinion versus critique, right? Everybody tried like that doo-doo all over it. It was more opinion than it was true critique. It was them having their own interpretations and expectations of what a character should be based around pre-existing notions and stuff, or like what the character is. And I don't like that. I mean, it's like the whole point of art is to do your own thing, especially when it comes to like plagiarisms and stuff. It's kind of cool to have a truly unique take on something that's been done so many times, which Ruby is just blowing up the Discord about.
Yeah, I'm looking.
And I'm looking at all this and I'm just like, yeah, I think it's a cool interpretation. I think it's a completely different route. You don't have to like it, but that doesn't mean you get to shit on it either. You can just again, I don't care for sushi. That doesn't mean you should like.
Okay, see, no, I think that crosses.
You're not allowed to kill me. You're not allowed to kill me though.
Yeah, so Solus is wrong about not liking sushi, but
hands down.
But like I don't care about people redesigning it. I actually was I was pleasantly surprised about the design of her, because it was like it subverted my expectation, and honestly it made me check myself, where I was like, oh, I kind of expected the sin of gluttony to be a fat insect and they were a skinny fox, and I love that.
Yeah.
And there were two things that I think a lot went over some people's head. One, that in the context of the show, gluttony is apparently where like the ring of gluttony is apparently where a bunch of the hellhounds are. So it makes total sense that the head honcho of the ring of gluttony would be dog looking, because they're the ruler of the hellhounds.
Mm-hmm.
And also that there's no, and I don't know this for sure, this is speculation, but there's no way this was not an homage to Vivzy Pop's original breakout animation of that Kesha song.
Yeah.
Like it was yes, the Die Young animation. We all remember that from our kids. We all fucking loved that shit. And there's no way that this wasn't a reference to that. It was literally voiced by Kesha, like on purpose.
Yeah, that was
right.
If I remember correctly, that was what was causing the episode to be delayed for so long, was getting the copyright. And
we don't know for sure.
Okay, yeah.
But
no, it was speculated.
That's the speculation
what exactly came up, but
because Kesha might have sung the song, but due to copyright, they might have had the other person. Let me bring it up just for
because Kesha sings the song, but there's
she doesn't.
No.
She is the voice actor. She did not sing the song.
Oh wait, really?
That's the speculation. Is that like she might not have been allowed to sing it because the record label or whoever has like copyright to her singing.
Yes.
Well, see, I thought it was the opposite. I thought the VA I thought they had a VA that sounds pretty close to Kesha singing.
No,
do I have it flipped?
Yeah, you have it flipped.
Really?
Yeah. If you're,
I don't know. I thought the singer did a hell of a job.
Singer did a really good job.
That's the thing. I'm trying to bring it up just so I can bring up the credits so I can give proper credit. So but that the hell of a boss.
While you're doing that, kind of in line with all of this, I think that it's just cool to see that kind of artists get involved with this because you don't have to take all the jobs, and who knows what was paid to have it happen, but it was really fun. I had a lot of fun just enjoying the episode for what it was.
It was
and
it was like a not story important episode. It was very much like an enjoyable filler episode,
Absolutely. Well, originally when it happened, I just assumed because I heard Kesha was in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just thought she was the singer and VA, and then I found out, oh no, there's a separate VA for the singing and the spoken lines, and I was like, oh really? Well, that's really cool because you can't really tell. Like maybe if you really try, if you really care. But yeah, I didn't realize that it's Rochelle Diamante. I'm looking at the wiki. Is the singer. And that's pretty crazy because that is like a subversion in itself too. The character's a subversion. You would think the singing artist would be the singing for the song.
Yeah.
Congrats to you, Rochelle, because you did a banger job.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely banger job all around. And the only thing I could think about is like how many opportunities do a lot of these like artists, be it voice actors or like singing artists, get to like have fun with a role like that, because Beelzebub is a fun character. Like,
right.
Like, how many times do you get to be in an animation where you're like, come on, let's get fucked up tonight.
Right.
Like, let's go. That's
rainbow in my vagina.
No, yeah.
Oh my god,
There's so much glitter. I forgot about that. That's so good. I heard some critique. What people are talking about, like speculation of the character itself. I did want to ask if you guys believed in this. In the wiki, it says she is shown to care about others' well-being and also concerned for her guests. And I personally, with her being the god of gluttony, or the sin of gluttony, and her supposedly like she feels everybody's aura, or like she can tell like people's true emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Like I take it as she doesn't actually care about the person themselves, but as soon as she has interactions with Blitz, and when she interacts with Luna, like their vibes absolutely wreck her.
Yeah.
Because she's not mad when she loses the drinking challenge to Blitz. It kind of looks like she gets upset. Like she seems like she's respectful, but then she immediately, it's like within that next second, she like shows like concern. That concern isn't because she's jealous or upset that she got beat in the game. It's because his vibe that's coming off of the episode where, oh, what's his name?
Blitz
I just watched all
the
shit.
That breakup.
Yes,
or not a breakup because they weren't together, but like they went to go get dinner.
He didn't come to see him in the hospital either.
Right, because that's why that was so sad. Yeah, that's season 2. It's the episode before that though, where it's really sad, and that's why he's like on the couch crying at the end.
Yeah, dude,
like,
that wrecked me. That was
And I'm not a diehard Hell of a Boss fan or anything, but there's a funny thing, and I did want to talk about it, that people were mentioning in the video. They're like, how come in the first part Stolas was like publicly ridiculed for dating an imp, which in hell is a lesser class of being?
Mm-hmm.
But Beelzebub, like, nobody bats an eye, and everybody was talking about the politics, about how Beelzebub wouldn't be mocked because nobody would dare because she's so powerful, or people don't care because she's indulgent, or because she's like the lesser of the 7 deadly sins. Like, I've heard all those critiques, and I agree with some of them and I don't with others. But I think what a lot of people are missing about the episode in its context is everybody in the room is either a hellhound or an imp, which means we are the lower castes of hell.
Mm-hmm.
Why would any of them complain about Beelzebub being with a hellhound, unless they're also like self-hating in their own caste? You know what I don't think anybody.
I understand that. Yeah. Well,
I don't think anybody's mentioned that.
So that, to me, that kind of factors into what I was just talking about when it comes to. So she may not necessarily care about the people themselves, if she's so directly affected by auras and true feelings, like Blitz was in that party, Blitz was literally drinking and doing hard drugs and stuff to cover up for that emotional pain and distress he was going through. But she could feel that. So like within a moment of interacting with Blitz, she was immediately like, she's affected by that, and that hurts her. So I don't know if it's necessarily caring about the people around her as much as her whole point is to make everybody super happy, because if their vibes are super happy and they're super taken care of, then she feels great because that's how she feeds off their aura.
Yeah.
So the second there's trouble in paradise, that fucks with her. And you saw how quickly between Blitz and Luna, how she lost control.
Yeah. I think to piggyback off of that, I don't think it's that like she cares about the people themselves, because like her feeding them sweets gets her nectar or honey or whichever it is. I think it's honey. And so she cares about them being happy in the way that she can keep getting the honey. Not necessarily for the individuals until it's like Blitz and Luna.
Right.
And then I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Ruby was talking about where it's like the Solus getting a bunch of shit for dating an imp, but the Hellhound's not. It might also be like Hellhounds and imps are closer together in terms of tier or like ranking, whereas like because
Hellhounds are lower. Hellhounds are the
We'll
lowest
say
one.
class.
Oh, Hellhounds are the.
I thought imps were.
I thought imps were the
No.
lowest.
Yeah, Hellhounds are the lowest. They are considered less than people. Imps are barely considered people.
Oh, okay. So I think
Hellhounds are considered pets.
Oh, right, because okay.
Kind of true.
So
Yeah.
I think those two things being so close together is why they wouldn't get shit for hanging out with imps, whereas Solus is on like royalty and on like a whole nother level, like way high above.
Beelzebub. Beelzebub is royalty.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, no. It's so because that's another thing is, well, where are Beelzebub's detractors? Well, that's the whole point. And I will be intrigued to see what they do with this character in the future, because there's a really high chance that she doesn't leave her ring. She is very affected by
The only thing I'm
people's.
hoping for in the future is that because they got such a high profile actress like Kesha, that we're not going to see her super infrequently. Like, please bring her back. I love her.
I think it was a one-time thing, unfortunately.
I know.
I know.
I don't think it's a one-time thing.
I do.
I think there's too much setup for there to be a one-time thing.
No, I think it was a one-time thing because like the amount of animation she took, she will only appear for things like finales is my speculation, because she's got such a high-profile actor, and her animation, just because of the hair and the tail, which kudos to those animators, is so intense.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know. The episode was obviously in hell for a long time, but it wasn't because of like production issues.
Get it? Because
I didn't even mean to.
It's a hell of a boss.
Also,
it takes
with that incredible segue, remember to like and subscribe.
No, that's a pun.
Okay, pun. There you go.
There we go. That's the theme.
Yeah, that's the theme. It's puns.
It's the pun. Every time you pun. Oh god, I'm good at those. I did that on accident even. But what were we talking about? Thanks Ruby for just distracting
squirrel.
My brain. Okay, it doesn't keep track of things.
So the video that I'm doing or editing this week, or that'll be like 2 weeks old by now, is furry lingo, and I'm realizing a lot of our words are just puns. Like
it really
fur, fucking
poppy fur.
There's just all of them are puns.
Literally, persona is a pun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Where the fuck did the word "yif" come from?
I do. I know that. Can I raise my hand?
Wait, do you know that?
You know? I have to know.
Tell.
Wait, so because I was just thinking, like, out of all the things that are puns, "yif" does not correlate to sex very well, or like, okay, so where did "yif" come from?
So, dogs bark, cats meow, and foxes yip.
They yip.
They technically yif.
Oh,
I never.
Do they?
Yip. Coyotes yip yap yap.
Yeah, coyotes yip yap yap.
So, I mean, it has become its completely own thing.
Maybe somebody that used to be the way that they're like, oh, yif, my fox goes yif yif.
Yeah.
And then furries are just like, ah, sex.
Also seems to come from like like back in the day, it wasn't really just YIF. It was like YIF.
Yo, you guys want to go? Yo, you want to go bark?
Rah, 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 like things like that. Like it was more. Yeah, I just searched it up. Etymology: YIF was the range of an onomatopoeic words, that form a pseudo language used by furry role playing. Communications: yip, yip, yerf, yap, yerf, rof, growlf. In order from positive to negative, YIF means yes or an exuberant hello. Later, YIF was assigned the meaning of a sexual proposition. The meaning had previously been assigned to YIF, just like what foxes say. In modern use, the furry community uses YIF almost exclusively refers to sex being between anthropomorphic characters.
It's crazy.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this right now. This has to be a bit. It's like the more Ruby knows, the more Professor Ruby in the house right now.
I'll have to draw myself with some glasses. But
thank you for that though, because that little tangent just hit me, and I had to know because I was like, wait,
really do just ruin everything, don't we?
We do.
God.
Like we changed the meaning of that word.
We did. Gods among men.
Let them stay afraid, bitches. Like.
Speaking of
afraid,
stop being a furry. I beg you, then beg.
So speaking about well, I was gonna say the thing that I was gonna say was the biggest segue time. Blah. Speaking of yiffing, AnthroCon.
Yes, AnthroCon's coming up.
Yep, Ruby's going. Me and Misha are poor.
Yeah.
Well, Ruby is too, but Ruby just
Ruby already paid for it.
Look, we don't want to talk about how we afforded that sign.
Yeah.
We already said.
Yeah.
Stop looking. Actually, keep looking at the sign. It's beautiful. But yeah, AnthroCon. It's looking like the entire weekend, starting like tomorrow through like Monday. It's all chances of rain and thunderstorms.
No, really?
Yup. The weekend is the higher chance for thunderstorms at like both Saturday and Sunday are like 50+% chances of it. So it's more about when it's going to happen and what parts of the day versus if. The good news is I did look up the weather for this is going to be late, but like.
Is the hotel the Westin?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so I'm in the main hotel, so I'll be okay. Well, I mean, one is attached to the convention center.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can walk that sideway, but I mean, for the most part,
I haven't finished packing.
Legitimately though, with the wildfire smoke, which is the other thing I was bringing up is like, holy crap, you can't really be outside in Pittsburgh right now, anyways, because it's like literally a health hazard. So it's like, hey. Don't be outside, everybody. It may hurt you. Ubers, taxis. It's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. There's still, there are people literally arriving at AnthroCon right now.
Yeah, my friends
Wednesday
are meeting up without me
for Wednesday, the 28th. It's a really long con. It's a super fun con. I haven't been since 2019.
My boyfriend went not yesterday. My boyfriend went last year and said it was like yes? He did say yes. Not like whoa, not like big question said yes, but anyway. So
shadowing.
Yeah, right. He went last year and said it was like the best con he'd been to, but it was the only con he'd been to. Foreshadowing.
Like and subscribe.
That joke deserves
It's a great con. It's really fun because of how much downtown Pittsburgh gets behind the community, because you're directly compared to like MFF usually because of size, and MFF has nothing going on, and there's not a lot of places you can even walk to other than other hotels. But you can go and hit like pizza places, and you can hit like taco places, and all these like. There's a bunch of businesses right around AnthroCons.
You can go get yelled at by some protesters. That's pretty fun.
That's a relatively new thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Fox News.
Oh my god.
I mean, they're directly related to that problem being a thing.
Yeah.
Like when there were protesters at MFF, I think it was like 21 or something like that.
It was last year because I made a video. About
it was last year because it wasn't a big deal yet back when the first MFF came back from the pandemic.
Yeah, it was like litter boxes have been talked about very briefly.
Right, and then it got heavily blown out proportion
Yeah.
and misinformation spread. And yeah, so now there's like protesters that actually show up at furry conventions now, which is interesting. Like, it's just kind of funny to see people waste like their life and time while we're being
Having
stupid,
fun
goofy
with
animals.
our friends.
One of my first AnthroCons,
Gifting.
12 years ago.
Jeez.
We don't talk about Ruby.
I'm ancient.
We don't talk
Not ancient, you
about
just started.
Ruby. No.
Yeah, somebody please fucking make that a whole song because it's appropriate. I was borrowing a friend's fursuit. I was out in Pittsburgh. I was having a great time, and this woman walks up to. She's having a great time. Like, a lot of people will take this and be like, "Oh, how rude." No, she was like loving it. She was getting photos with everybody. She's got her arm around me, and like without skipping a beat, she goes, "So for real, do y'all shit in boxes?"
That's great.
Like, that was way before this was like I've never heard that, and I never heard it since until the weird Fox News shit.
Oh
like,
my god.
Like I think it's one of those moments that it had nothing to do with each other. There's no way.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah. So, but that was really funny. But there's always been stigma. There were also the guys on MFF that wore the weird afros because they were making a Haribo Hotel reference.
Oh my god, what's been up with people going into
cool.
cons and like recording just like them causing a fucking problem? Like,
well,
always been a thing.
I forgot what happened at what was the last con that just happened that Glitzy Fox was at? Was it
Stratosphere? Oh yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what happened there. What happened?
I don't know what happened either, other than a YouTuber showed up, bought something from Glitzy Fox's table, and then like did shit with it. And I'm assuming, as it sounds, I assume they bought a suit, and then like
how do you spend that much money on a gaff on a
YouTuber money? Look, YouTuber.
I wish I had that YouTuber money.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Misha, where's that YouTuber money at?
Oh my god, I'm waiting for it too. How do you think we afforded the sign?
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
You know what I should buy next time the YouTuber money comes in? A shirt.
What, food?
Because you should. I'm the only one who can afford a shirt.
Yeah,
right now.
Misha normally wears clothes.
Oh, you're naked.
Yeah, I'm just over here naked.
Dude, neither of you told me what shirt you wanted to wear.
I didn't know. You didn't ask.
I did. I had the teacups.
Did you really?
Oh, fuck.
Mister, I'm editing the videos. Like, it's in the audio somewhere.
Oh, that's great. Also, I don't wear clothes.
Oh no,
so that's fine. I'm good.
Misha doesn't wear glasses. I wear glasses.
I'm just all natural. Even my fur comes in like this naturally.
No, I saw the comic.
Oh yeah. Shut up. We know the truth.
Nobody actually knows the truth, actually.
Well, now's the best time to spill the tea on the Bark Bark Meow podcast.
Oh, it's all natural, like I said in the comic.
Nobody can know.
Is there anything you'd like to share with the class, Solus? Any apologies you'd like to make? I brought a ukulele.
I think my two funny jokes about my persona is I'm just a Dalmatian with the spots organized.
Like that. I like that.
I like that one. And then the other joke of when I get older, the fur colors are just gonna end up turning gray. I'm just gonna be
they're gonna be
just gonna be. In the end, I'm literally just gonna be a gray wolf.
You're gonna salt and pepper and
one side slightly darker than the other.
A regular wolf. Yeah.
See, Misha has two jokes, and both of them are against my will. So there's Misha be blank, and people will just use whatever fucking verb they want or whatever adjective.
Be fucking.
Misha be no. And then the second one is like
again, safe for work character. Safe for work.
Yeah. So the second one is like I'll join a group chat with like people I don't know. I see. Start the apology. I'll like join a group chat or like something with people I don't know, and every single time without fail, like somebody is like, "Do you be Barkin?"
Oh shit!
It's like, guys, come on, we need new jokes for this, man.
Do you?
So my partner is he's not a furry, and he's
no.
Okay, everyone makes that joke. Everyone says that. I've been with him for so long. He's just not one.
You're not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't push him into this.
Yeah. Have you not like hit him with that potion that we definitely give to
the
people?
Pathogen.
Oh god.
Dude, I like it. So he's not a furry. His name is Hao. He's a Chinese American. And I never put two and two together ever. So it's the first time meeting his real friends, his IRL friends, and I'm super nervous because I want to impress them. And they all run up to him and they're like, "How are you doing, Andy? How's it been?"
Oh no.
And I was losing my fucking shit. And he just has like the most like eat a dick look on his face. He's like, "This is my whole fucking life."
I made that connection right away, unfortunately, because there's a character in Pokemon named Hao, and he was a card, like, because I played the TCG, and he was a supporter card, and it allowed you to draw 3 cards. So anytime my friends and I drew him, we would be like, "How can this be?" So made that connection right away.
See, I'm just the degenerate furry that's like, "Howl are you?" Because it's howling.
How are you doing?
Also, like and subscribe.
Yeah, I was just say what a great pun. Like and subscribe.
The other big thing running around the internet that is absolutely sending me is I really hope it becomes an actual SCP lore of the Grimace shake.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
We fucking
Not Grimace himself, just the Grimace shake.
We said we were gonna talk about it, then talked about something else for like 10 minutes. What's so funny?
I didn't know it's something I needed in my life, and again, I am bad. I am like the boomer. I don't actually have TikTok installed on my phone. I catch stuff from Twitter usually, and or people send me stuff that I have to go look up. But holy shit, the Grimace shake has been the best. Seeing everybody doing kind of the same stuff, but like changing it up a little bit has been great.
Yeah, so
I saw a Batman one.
Oh my god! So to lay it out, in
plank
case
challenge, fucking eat my ass, like.
Yeah.
In case people don't know, like it was like you would get the Grimace shake, which is the McDonald's promotional thing right now, and you'd be like, trying this Grimace shake for the first time.
It's his birthday.
It's his birthday. Happy
Grimace.
birthday, Grimace! And it would be
buy
like
the Grimace meal, and it's
yeah,
nuggies, fries, and a shake.
And then they would take a drink of the shake and be like, it's not that bad. And then it would just immediately cut to some horrific, like laying on the ground with the shake splattered everywhere, or like
some backroom.
There was some like
shit.
there's some like Blair Witch bullshit. I was gonna
say I was
gonna
say myself, it's Blair Witch bullshit.
Yeah.
If you know what Blair Witch Project is, and holy shit, is it some of the funniest stuff. And like I said, there's somebody that's doing a whole arc about Batman's trying to like track it down and stop it from happening, and like how it's being used. It's being used.
I was showing it to Andy. And I was like, "Andy, have you seen this?" And I start the video, and he was like, "I saw this, but I scrolled away because I thought it was an ad." And I was like, "It's not an ad."
Oh, you sweet summer child.
The one I saw, and that's the thing, is it's better than any ad McDonald's could have ever.
Yeah, we are like we're promoting their Grimace shakes so good.
Oh, yeah. Well, and we were just talking about this just before we went live recording, where like people are buying the shake and they're throwing it on themselves and on the ground. So most of the shakes aren't even being consumed; they're just being purchased for a prop, and the sales on this thing are ridiculously like inflated for no reason other than it's a freaking meme, and I love it.
Right.
You know,
be something. There's something absolutely dystopian about that. Like
it is, right?
Everybody bought the shake as a prop from McDonald's, the like epitome of capitalism.
Yeah. We live in a world where you spend money to throw food on the ground for a video.
For an app
when you put it like
China.
that.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty fucked up if you think about it. But on the same note, depending on who those people are, that might actually make them more money than the shake's worth.
Right?
Just try not to
I
think
assume
about
the shake
it.
isn't a handful of dollars at this point, right? It can't be more than like as small as like $2-3 bucks.
I'll drive to my McDonald's right now. I'm about 5 minutes away.
I live walking distance away from
none
McDonald's.
None of us have tried it yet.
No, we haven't.
We all have within range of McDonald's because that's how McDonald's is.
True.
And we have.
Do we break for like 15 minutes, each get a shake, and then come back real quick?
Wait, when does the meal go away? It doesn't say.
I'd rather just talk about it on the next podcast. We can follow it up.
That's fair.
You just be like, hey, throwback to this other episode. You know, I'm behind the scenes. You guys are listening in.
A bit. I'm gonna talk about a dead meme.
I mean, by the time this comes out, it might be dead.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. By the time this comes out, it's already a dead meme.
All what we're talking about it now, and people are just gonna be like, "Yeah, that was fun."
Yeah, they'll reminisce on it. They'll be like, "That was."
And the few boomers are gonna be like, "The fucking what shake?"
You know, do yourself a favor and go relook up the Grimace Shake stuff now, because there's got to be compilations by now.
There's gotta be.
So by the time this episode comes out, do yourself a favor, go have a laugh. There's got to be compilations on YouTube or something by now.
Sweets and treats, or no? Hold on. Would it be under beverages? Smoothies? Nope. Okay, no shakes. So it's probably McCafe. I'm trying to figure out the price of these.
You're just trying to
I'm
DoorDash,
looking. No. You think my ass can afford DoorDash?
I was about to say, you can't even afford a shirt.
I know.
Yeah, I can't even afford a shirt. That's the next upgrade. We're gonna get tails, and we're gonna have a shirt on Misha.
Let's
go. We got a sign.
Oh,
yeah, I you know, it's really funny, and maybe I'll bring this up in the next podcast as it comes off my head, because I was like, God, it's Grimace's birthday. It's Grimace's birthday every year. Why the fuck is this like a new thing in 2023?
Wait, guys, I don't think you can get the shake on its own.
Oh, don't tell me. God, that actually would be way smarter for McDonald's.
Oh my God, that's fucking
It's not letting me check out with only the Grimace shake. The only way I can pull that up is through the meal, and the meal's like $12.
Oh shit!
I'm not seeing the Grimace shake on its own.
I mean, I do like my nuggets.
I do too.
I'll go get a fucking Grimace shake right now.
I'll do it. No balls.
Fucking do it. Happy birthday, Grimace.
Happy birthday, Grimace. Yay.
Special guest of the show. Do you think Grimace is like Grimace? And that's why he just says his name, and he just only says it in that voice.
Has he ever talked? Hold on.
He has talked. Grimace has talked.
Or is he like Pee Wee Herman?
Grimace. Grimace. Voice.
Grimace voice.
Voice lines. Okay. 5 nights with Mac tonight. Okay, I don't think I'm getting. Oh my God, Grimace's birthday. Okay.
Grimace's birthday, please.
McDonald's Donald Trump plus Grimace commercial. I got.
Oh, an AI.
It's not AI. This is real. This was uploaded 9 years ago.
What? Show and tell.
Okay, yeah. Let me share screen. Back when Donald Trump was just a non-likable person and not an absolutely just god awful terrible person.
You mean when he was a Democrat?
Donald Trump was a Democrat?
Originally, that's what he wanted. He wanted to run as a Democrat. Yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Let's watch.
How you doing? I put together some really impressive
I'm absolutely
This
shitting.
thing you've pulled off, it's amazing. A big and tasty for just $1? How do you do it? What's your secret?
Got a buck?
He didn't talk. $1?
Delicious, beefy, big and tasty.
That was $1?
And lots of your other favorites on McDonald's dollar menu.
Okay, I feel like I'm watching a.
He hugs him. Dude,
I feel like I watched a portal through fucking time. That did not happen in my universe. That happened in the multiverse.
That was wild.
Sorry, but I knew there's a reason why the shakes are killing people. This was years in the making. That was the deal. That's what started. What culminated.
This was the beginning of the wrong timeline. It was that fucking.
It wasn't Harambe. It was that. Have you guys seen
This led to the death of Harambe.
Oh God, I don't really want to talk about too much, but I think I know where you're going with this.
Oh, okay. If you don't want me to talk about it,
okay.
No, you can mention it, but I don't want to get too much into what.
I have to know a little bit. What are we talking about?
Oh, okay. There's people that are like, Harambe dying put us on the wrong timeline, and the billionaires in the Titan put us right back on the right timeline.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
and I think that is kind of funny, but yeah, Jesus Christ.
If we were put back on the right timeline, we've been sent adrift yet again by the fucking Grimace shake.
Oh my God, yeah, right.
We are yet again in the fucking.
All right, I need Donald Trump to drink a Grimace shake.
my
I just-
excuse
Okay,
me?
listen. If Donald Trump did a video with like the Grimace shake, that would be the best thing for his PR right now.
Oh, it would be so.
That
good.
would
Hey,
be hilarious.
great way to wrap it back around. Let's talk about great PR moves.
I'm absolutely sent
Well,
by
so
like this
sorry.
the sound clip of Solus saying, "I need Donald Trump to drink the Grimace shake right now." I'm still not quite over that moment.
In context, the FBI are searching me.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Oh my god, I'm not even drunk, but I feel
Cut this,
fucking
cut this,
high
cut
as
this,
shit.
cut this, cut this, cut this.
Cut it out, cut it out.
I didn't think about this, but another part of the memes that I've loved. Did you see Sonic the Hedgehog's official Twitter?
No.
Wait,
okay,
yes,
let me start-
I think I
let me start.
did. Hold on.
Let me start bringing it up. I'll just post it in the Discord.
Dude, Sonic always has some funny shit.
I know
Among Us has had some, which is great.
What is Grimace
You know,
supposed to be?
that is something to be explored. Some
Hey, hold on. I'm
'Cause, like-
gonna opening up the Grimace Wikipedia page.
The Hamburglar, he steals burgers. What was it, like Mayor McCheese? He's a hamburger. Like
I forget half
Grimace
those.
is an eldritch horror.
And also,
I need to go back for a second to acknowledge that you know the names of all the
Yeah.
McDonald's masks.
well, also
Only those ones. Well, and
I have to
Ronald
say this
McDonald.
though, like, but to grimace is not a good thing either.
Is it
If
not?
you
Okay.
were to, yeah, grimacing is not a good thing. You're grimacing at something that means it's not good.
Yeah, Grimace
That's
is
right. I forgot that Grimace is a real word.
So my thought is like, man, like,
forgot Grimace was a real word.
hey,
I genuinely
hey,
forgot.
you are just pretty and not.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
Ayo.
Yeah, damn, I didn't say that. Holy shit. So
No, that's a run back to the
Okay,
opening.
okay. From the McDonald's fandom wiki, which is a thing, Grimace. Grimace is a character featured in McDonald's land commercials, now known as Ronald McDonald's best friend. He was introduced as a villainous character called
Oh.
Evil Grimace.
Evil
who
Grimace.
stole people's shakes, but he quickly morphed into someone known for sharing the joy of shakes with his friends. Toward that end, he is occasionally portrayed as having birthday parties involving several McDonald's lane characters, including those attending Grimace's birthday 2023.
Oh.
Grimace's backstory: Grimace is a large purple creature of indeterminate species.
God damn it.
No, he's
Super
a-
lovable and in touch with his emotions. It's obvious that his birth sign is a Gemini.
No way it says his birth sign.
There's freaking lore.
They don't say his birthday, but they say it's obvious. his
It's just
birth-
obvious.
Oh yeah, because I guess we do know when his birthday is now. So what is his
That's-
astral sign?
Yeah, if
It's
today's
Gemini, apparently.
Gemini.
isn't this Cancer right now?
This is Cancer, yeah, because
He's actually a Cancer. It's the I don't. Also,
Grimace
my
is a
conspiracy.
liar.
My conspiracy of Grimace is the actual first McDonald's chicken nugget.
Ooh.
They turn
Okay,
they become-
okay.
if you after you leave them out for about 20 years, they become sentient
Have
and
you-
purple.
Yeah, they're like the
Yes.
poplars from Futurama. They start as like delicious nuggets, and then if you just leave them out long enough, they like evolve into alien creatures. Yeah.
Have you guys seen the post where somebody made a really long Tumblr post about like, oh, this is what the McNuggets look like, and it was like the machine from Teletubbies, and it like made purple goo,
That's
and it was
fucking
like,
yum yum
it was
sauce.
like, it was like, oh, this is what the McDonald's nuggets are made into. They grind the chicken up whole and just smash them all, feathers, bones, and all, into this paste and then turn it into the nuggets. Is this really what you want to eat? And the reply is like, bitch, that's the Tubby Custard machine. And it's just a picture from the fucking Teletubbies.
Yes,
It's
yes,
so
I have
definition.
seen that. I
what
have,
that
dude. That's
reminds
a
me of.
legendary. That's
It's-
we gotta pull that up from fucking Tumblr. The Tumblr historian.
Oh my god,
No.
right?
You know what? Great idea for like a funny read along podcast that maybe we could do in the future is like gather some like great Reddit stories or Tumblr stories. We could all do like a little read along.
True. We could do it where like we all find different furry memes and have each other react to them.
I'm just gonna bring up.
Oh my
comic
God,
and then
that's a good
be
one.
Completely facetious about it. I don't remember how.
Holy, how
Misha
do you
about
say
it?
that?
Yeah, that word is hard. Facetious.
Facetious.
That's Poe in the background, right? The fucking red bitch.
No, that's Grimace.
Oh no, that's Grimace's grow up. God, you were sending me. I only saw a little bit of Teletubbies when I was younger, and that show is. I don't know if you take Caillou over Teletubbies or Teletubbies over Caillou.
Oh man,
They're both
Teletubbies over Caillou.
I fucking hated Caillou.
Caillou's a little
Caillou. Caillou needs to. Yeah.
I'm a furry though, so I liked really anything animal, like anything human. I was like, fuck that shit.
Sorry,
That's fair.
The baby face in the sun sends me about Teletubbies. It freaking disturbs me. I can't. I don't know why. I can't.
God.
I don't know. The Grimace shake is. I'm a fucking adult and I'm really disturbed by Grimace now.
Dude, okay,
Which-
some of the videos that people have been making with the Grimace shakes genuinely like scare me.
Oh my god,
Dude, they're like genuinely so scary. If I was a kid during this time period,
oh my god, dude.
There's one that I saw and I'd have to find it, but it's a couple, and it's a guy and a girl, and she takes a drink before the guy does, and before he takes a drink, they're looking at like a camera because they're recording, right? And her nose starts to like drip purple.
Oh, I've seen that one. I've seen that one.
Like, "Are you okay?" And then she like runs outside, and like he chases after her, and she comes like.
Yeah, it goes full Blair Witch.
Yeah, it goes full Blair Witch / like Insidious shit, where you're like, he runs back inside because he freaks her. She freaks him out, and then she's like crawling on the ceiling.
Oh,
and that's
God.
how he is.
See, those cross a line for me.
Yeah, because like at the end of it, like he's like, where's she? And like purple drips down from the ceiling on him, and it's like, oh no.
Yup, no. Those cross a line for me.
You want some cursed knowledge right here?
Knowledge. According
to the McDonald's Wikipedia fan page, Grimace has a driver's license.
What?
Oh shit.
He celebrated his birthday at McDonald's with Mom under the apple pie tree in the 1970s for his sweet 16.
There's a Mama Grimace?
In the 1970s and 80s, he was sporting a mullet and braces. I remember the
braces.
braces.
Wait a minute. In 1970, he was 16. So how old is Grimace?
If he was 16, so 30 makes him 46. Add 20, 66. So 69. Nice.
Oh, no fucking way. The Grimace shake is coming out when he's fucking 69.
Dude, we all know what the Grimace shake's actually made.
Yeah, he's 69. I just did the math. Oh, wait, no.
Did you not hear me explain my common math?
I did, but you were explaining it, and I was
Misha
like, I'm pulling out a calculator. I was double checking your work.
I am. On that note, I think we're done.
We're done here.
We're done. Well, actually, remember, we're all gonna go grab a shake really quick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody take a drink of it. Oh, look time magic. We all have shakes now. All right, we have these shakes now. We're gonna try these shakes out. Hell yeah!
I'll send you a video of me trying.
Ready?
Okay, so on that note, I'm fucking done. I hate this. Our social media is gonna be linked below. I'm PureRubyDragon with my friends Misha B. Barkin and Solus the Wolf. Bios and all that shit in the bottom. And good luck with the Grimace shake. I don't like blueberry flavor, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, is it blueberry?
Come back next week.
Oh yeah, come back next week.
Misha may have a shirt on or not.
Yeah, we'll see if I get dressed.
And if you have any cool ideas, comment down below and like and subscribe because fuck, we need it.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.